And there we are again, and then poke your webcam again. There you go. There's your web. There he is.
Hey, hello, internet.
Hello. Ah, look.
Yeah,
It's
look,
identical already. I mean, why did we
exactly.
even start a timer? You're already done.
That's
Oh
boom.
yeah, finishing touch.
Finishing touch. Oh, give him some pointy teeth. I'm done.
Wonderful.
So that was the PolyParty of tonight. Thank you for watching, and no,
Bye.
we're going to make a proper attempt to make this orc bust by Alexander SHATOHIN, or something like that. SHATOHIN.
Just
Well,
let
the
us
link
know in the
is
comments,
there somewhere. Go check him out.
Yeah, there's a link to his Instagram and his art station. They're also in the description, so you can find them there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's certainly a face, isn't it?
It is a very cute looking face. He looks like he just wants to give you a hug and kiss. Once.
Once, yeah, only one. Yeah, he sticks your nose off with it as well.
Nom 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 nom.
But yeah, what? Yeah, that's exactly what I thought as well today when Mike proposed this one and added it to the list, and the dice decided that this would also be the one that we would make today. So
yes, immediately.
It's a very fresh one. Let me go to the timer and just set it to 60 minutes.
60 minutes, and then we'll see how we did. Oh yeah, how we are doing. I mean, look, my head wasn't even that far off. Oh,
no.
Yes.
You're doing fine.
Let's just continue with it. I'm not even going to reset it. Yeah. I'm curious with the results. Thanks, Amanda. Yeah.
Yes, I'm also curious to the results because he looks tricky.
It's pretty freaky.
Yeah, and usually when we're doing the ones that we think are tricky, they go surprisingly well, and the ones that we think, yeah, we can do this, they're surprisingly tricky. So I'm a bit confused about this one.
So, if we are aware that this one we think is tricky, so it might be go well, does that mean that we think it goes well, so it will be tricky again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It could be.
Maybe. Oh. Only one way to find out. See it in this episode of PolyParty.
Live.
Live.
He is cheating. It does feel like he's cheating, doesn't it? Well, I also cheated a little bit with our wonderful Zappa last week, so I also started with a sculpt.
Oh, yeah.
Not of a dog though, but
that beautiful face.
Beautiful face. This is about where the eyes would be. This could be cleaner, but there we go.
Could be.
Now we have to put a nose in there somewhere. Let's go to the lasso. That could be a nose. Let's just make a normal face for now and just tweak that later. Let's not make it myself too difficult.
So let's first make the standard and then deviate.
So we got that over there. then we would have a mouth right about there-ish. Okay. And yeah. That temple.
Those all things.
And the nasolabial fold over here, and it goes all the way around there. And then got a chin. It feels like he should have a strong
Going
jaw,
very
right?
wrong.
All the gnashing that he does.
Nom nom nom.
That's also the sounds he makes, I think. Then we got our temple lines, right? Yeah. Then we got our eater. And the lips and everything I'll do later. Because,
Are they?
yeah, he doesn't really have one, does he? Or have one. His lips in general. Let me just.
Have any?
No. He gnashed those away. And let me just put some eyes in there. Yeah, this one. Did that better? It did not.
Maybe. 11.
Oh, he does have that, yeah.
Kind of.
This bit further apart. Maybe just for good measure, make them a bit bigger. Okay. Now, so yes, there. It seems like that this sculpt is more in my comfort zone. It does look like that, right?
I hope so.
Let's find out.
It's been a while since I made a head.
As it. When's the
Yeah.
last time you made a hand?
I'll have to check on our channel. So 2023 maybe. Yeah.
Wow.
It's been not made a lot of heads recently.
That is true. You mostly focus on the anatomy,
It's the
the
body.
body.
It's the body.
Just immediately remove all the things that I just done.
Yeah.
All 2 things that I just did.
Same. I got accused of cheating and then I removed everything. You know. Start over.
Can do this without cheating. You're just that good.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'll just feel bad. Like no.
So nice, clear color. Just have that skull kind of popping out. Pop, pop. Yes, exactly. Johnny is back. Hello.
Hey, Johnny. Brazil. Tudo bem, Johnny?
Let's see. Was that a good idea to do it like that? You know what? I'm just gonna just gonna focus on the upper jaw. Just
Upper jaw.
upper jaw, indeed. Too dynamite.
Dynamash, what kind of creature are you?
Use the remesh and proper edge topology.
To do such a thing.
I like it. Okay. Then it's kind of a bit rounder over here. Skull wise at least. You need some bits of skin that are kind of collecting, I know, around his teeth. How do you call it, Mike?
It's bunching up.
Bunching up. Thank you. Yes.
Maybe. It's not really collect. Yeah.
It's not collecting it.
I feel like his somebody gave him a nice kiss and ripped his lips off.
Oh.
That's how I'm reading it, kind of. Let's see.
Maybe just was a little bit too eager of an eater, right? Just ate his own lips off as well. Yeah, I mean, look at those teeth. It's bound to happen with those. And this jaw that we got over there, make it a bit thinner. Doesn't really have a lot of fat on him. Everything nice and clean. Messed it up. Okay. It looks weird without his cheeks, Mike.
Cheeks?
Yeah. Make a different alpha for this. A bit softer one.
Cheeky.
Cheeky. Okay. And then we should have a lower jaw. I don't think teeth will be jammed in a couple of minutes. But yeah. Then we got. Let's go for the cheeks now. Just gonna pull those out. How am I gonna do that? Let me just this bit, soften that mask a bit, and just move it around. It's a weird way of doing things. What I'm doing.
It's certainly a way.
Certainly a way. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Speedsculpts are not really the time for thinking about things.
Improvise.
Yeah,
Let's go.
3 hours of improv, really. Fold again. Somewhere there. There. That again. And kind of looks like cheek goes into that fold. keep it like this. You put in good sentence. Yeah, definitely.
Yes. Teeth kind of will be put in.
A bit tired today already. It's
I
only been
I
2
don't know
days
what
since the
put in
week
has to
started,
do
but
there, but one of those weeks.
it's one of those weeks. Yeah, it's gonna be a long one. Okay, that I will not see all too much from. Okay, let's go over here again. Just move around the sculpt. For some reason, my music stopped. Yeah.
Oh God, I have to play music again. It's fine. I'll just listen to your beautiful voice.
Thank you.
My favorite music.
If you're wondering, well, why did I not hear any music? It's because we don't have anything on the stream. You can put in your own music.
Yes. Listen to whatever you enjoy. Join us with making this little challenge.
Yeah, because we've got a Discord challenge for those who want Discord channel. Sorry, for those who want to join. Got a challenge tab channel there. So many channels, and you can join us
Join in.
at the very moment, or just finish it whenever you want.
Just some regular practice every
Exactly.
week.
Yes.
Something different.
Try to add them some eyes in there. It's too big.
Little balls in those giant skull.
Ears, eyes, yes. Let's add in the lower eyelid. And colors it to colors. Cheekbones it to high. Let's do that
Side leg.
sounds. Got my ticket for the thing that I needed to go tomorrow.
Ah,
Yes.
didn't have the ticket yet.
Yep.
So, otherwise, you just show up and like, hi. And they are like, hi. Like, I'm supposed to be here. Like, okay. Ticket? I don't have it. Hmm. It's gonna be difficult then.
Maybe I should add in a couple of ears
Yes.
to make his head a bit.
Make him look eerily. Eerily similar to the concept.
If only. If only I can. Man, I'm making a mess out of it, but hey, it's kind of working. Just keep going. Just
Don't think about it.
think about it. Just do. No thinking. It's not allowed today. Ears, ears, ears. I like to make those separately, just so I can move them around a little bit easier. Beep, beep.
I would never do such a thing. He says while working on separate ears. Separated ears.
Keep them separated.
I feel his body is small. Aha, that's better. It's too big now.
Oh, then my brain just thought like, hey, I need to make big ears, and immediately made them 10 sizes too big.
Huge.
Just made big ears. Yeah, thank you, brain.
No worries, bro. I'm here for you. Do, do, do.
Imagery is turned off again. Okay, let me just remove that ear. Let's do it again. There we go. It's 2 ears again. It's way too fat, those ears, but they will have to do for now, he says, while immediately going back at them. It's a weird thing that I just
Classic.
yeah, it's a weird thing that I just can't listen to myself. It's just
Let's go back to that later. Later is now.
yeah, it's later now.
It's later than when I first had that thought, so
It counts.
yeah.
It's kind of there, there. Okay. It's something, and that is just about 20 minutes. Okay.
40 to go.
And then a bit more as well.
That's on.
Thank you. Control mode. And it looks like
I'm still symmetrical, so no lunging yet.
just the neck moving forward.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Yeah.
Ah! That's what it sounds like.
Oh. That is a tricky one. What do I think?
Again.
Camera too much. There. Okay. It's something. Let's see if I can add some teeth. Some tooth.
Thieves.
That. Fill in the AQ curve. Just do an inverse push. Just use the alt, and you can move along the normals of your mesh.
First push like a pool.
Yeah, but the inverse I meant the alt, so it's the alt move. Instead of just moving it camera wise, it moves normal wise.
Yeah.
Get to turn off vacuum curve. Yes, a bit wider at the top. This one. I can do that. I say we. I'm the one who has to do it.
You can do it,
Yeah,
Ada.
you guys need to just watch.
You have to do it, otherwise it's all your fault.
It's a weird thing. Usually when something goes right, and I go, yeah, look what
it.
I've done. And when something goes wrong, then we did it.
Oh.
Isn't that marriage?
Anything. That's at work.
Ah, okay.
It's, no, at work it's even different. It's like not at the current place, but at another place. It's like, oh, we did such a great job, but it's like, oh no, this is your fault. I was like, okay, cool.
What did you do this, Mike?
Yeah.
Well, you told me to.
So if it went well, oh, we did great. If it didn't go well, it's your fault. Thing. Like, okay, cool. Thanks.
Yeah. I did have an art director, an art lead, who did have some difficulties with deciding if something that he thought was a good idea was actually a good idea. So he needed to see it, and which was fine. I like the things that I needed to make, but then like, yeah, I have to do it kind of like this and this, similar to this picture. Like, all right, got it, doing the thing, and like a day later, it's done. It's already in game, and then you got kind of stands next to you, like, oh yeah, I saw that the thing was in game already, and yeah, I'm not really happy with it. Well, I kind of did what you asked for, didn't I? Like, yeah, you did, but you can't have to redo it as well. Like, all right. It's a bit tiring, but yeah, with that guy, I could, I didn't mind. Like, if it goes wrong with how I'm doing things, then that's my kind of problem. But yeah, if it goes wrong with how the art lead is dealing with his well, not problems, but the way he's doing his thing, then yeah, that's not really my problem. So it's easier for me to disassociate me with it. Like, yeah, it's what you wanted. Want something different? Yep,
Ah!
I'll make something different. No problem. It didn't happen too often either, so that also helps.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a problem. Not a problem, but something that I need to fix. Is yeah, the area between his nose and his lips, or his teeth, is way too big. So let me see if I can.
Same.
Yeah, right. It doesn't really have a lot over there, so
We'll pull his nose a little.
yeah, maybe put his nose a little bit down. It's a bit pointier than I've got. That might help a bit, but I
Like
think I
kind of
also have.
kind of flat, that nose of his. But also it looked weird. So it's very flat.
To push that up. Kind of feels like he still has his lips flared a bit, even though he doesn't have any. But it kind of looks like he does. Push those lips up as well. It's kind of the face that you make when they need to make the mold for your braces.
Oh,
Yeah.
help!
Just push the mold into your skull. Can't go any further. Stop pushing. But you can't say that. And they decide to ask you how your day was.
That's just seeing if you can still talk. It's like, okay, then we can push further.
Add some thickness there. It's not really how you should do it, but
Yeah.
only doing, no thinking today.
I'll do. I'll do. I'll do. Zip. Let's give him his tiny eyeballs. Maybe they are normal-sized eyeballs. I never really. It's really hard for me to see how big eyeballs are supposed to be.
Size of a ping pong ball, I think.
Okay, but how big is a ping pong ball in
It's
this book?
about this big.
That big? Not as big. That big. It's very bright. Um,
Yeah.
it's not helping. Let's see.
See? There. Very flat nostrils that I got over there. Be a bit rounder. I mean, it's very extreme. It's a very extreme face, but let's see if I can normalize the shape a bit. Is that the correct word? I don't know.
Now it is.
It is now. Okay. That didn't it? Completely different face. I like working on those.
Big
A bit
change.
tricky, but they changed the face a lot. It's like it's too flat. So it should be a little bit more of a curve in the jaw. Too happy about his face either. This feels also that I pushed in too much. Bit of a flat face.
Is the skull, like his collarbones and stuff, they look quite rounded, round and underneath.
Yeah, mine are
In the
going inward
concept.
instead of going outward. So
Yeah.
see if I can pull that out a bit more. Oop. Too much, huh? Fix that. Sadly, for now. Yeah. Oop. Did want that one. It's giving me a little bit of trouble. Ooh, it looks even angrier. Just need that have that shape. Correct. Voldemort. Ooh, Voldemort.
Voldemort. Oh.
What's he called again? It's that bounty hunter from Star Wars, the blue one. Just way too
Fat.
cool. No, not Boba Fett. There's another one. I think they introduced him in the Clone Wars series. I'm not sure.
I haven't seen the Clone Wars.
He's also in the Mandalorian, I think. Yeah.
I've only seen the first season of The Mandalorian. Then you're gonna say, but he was also in the movies. It's like, yeah, it's been a while.
I don't think he was in the movies. He was a bit of one of the side projects characters. Side projects that are really nice. I like the Clone Wars a lot. And he was also in Star Wars Rebels, the series. It's kind of like the Clone Wars, but later. I tried to do too much too soon.
The Clone Wars?
No, just with the face. Sorry, I'm. There. It's a bit of a shame that I did that, but let's open those eyes a bit, make them more. Ooh, it just looks odd what I just did over there. I'm gonna fix this. How am I gonna do that, Mike? How do eyes
Oh, are
work
you gonna
again?
put some lids on there?
Put some lids on there. I'm gonna try.
Bottom lids, top lids, all the lids.
All the lids, middle lids. Skip
Less
those for
common,
now, right?
but sure.
Just skip the middle lids for now. Just realized that it's the same word for, eyelid and a lid on a bottle.
It's lit.
I mean, it's weird that I only realized that now, but the idea of, oogdekseltjes, it's fun.
If you lose them.
I think you kind of look like this guy. Very surprised. Intense.
Intense surprise.
Yeah. Something is up with my eye, the corner of my eye. Right, this bit. I'm not doing it right. So I think this is just the skull. It goes up, right? And there's some muscles for the. Just redo everything again.
Just redo it.
Yeah, just delete your art. Got that. There's my skull. Then we got an eyelid there, and we got an eyelid over there, and they kind of meet in the corner. Okay, go over there, and there, and yeah, some some eye bags that go in this area. Then his cheekbones get a little bit more definition. Open those eyes as well. Those intense eyes. Just back, so they're hugging the eye and not floating around it. Okay. This will have to do for if it's brows. There you go. I know it's
Yeah. Those things with the letters in them, right?
sounds as well.
Yeah. Not always, but mostly.
Sometimes the letters you don't pronounce, right?
Oh yeah, as well. Oh.
Favorite series of letters that you don't pronounce is in the word Q.
Yeah, so annoying. Q-U-E.
You just pronounce the first letter and nothing else. They're just useless words. Useless letters.
Love that stuff over here.
Okay, let's see if I can add in my nose again. What's his name? Bane? It wasn't Bane, right? God, I forgot. Oh well.
Wally Wooper.
No, he wasn't called Sugly Hooper. That one is in Star Trek, not in Star Wars.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit.
Different kind of nerds. There, just those. Some bits there. I think that worked. What it just did. Just deleting everything.
Just game over, try again.
Yeah. It's something that's wrong, when you can just redo it.
Yeah,
Well,
that's why I
sometimes it's good
publish
to
in the
fix things,
third.
but art-wise, yeah. Why did do it well in the first place?
Ah, just be better, lol. Get good, scrub.
Yeah, also a little bit easier that I wasn't really spending too much time on everything to redo it afterwards. Just delete everything and just do it over. Usually, when you put a lot of time into something, even though you kind of know that you have to redo it, you're not gonna.
Sunken cost.
Yeah. Maybe if I just put more time and effort into it.
Will become good again. Right?
Yeah. Sometimes.
Guys?
Only one? No?
It's not. Mirror, mirror, world.
Similar problem that I had before. Just put those sculpts a bit more.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. Got it in my. Nope. Mamma mia. Close this, close that. Oh, texture, texture, import. This is the folder. Key. Transparent key. I don't even need to have transparent. Hello. Get over here. It's off now. Anyway. Sample spotlight projection off, and let's see.
It's a high head, yours. A very tall head.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at it. It's either way too wide. Let's thin them out. I'm gonna do that the best way. He has about 4 front teeth. Yeah.
Standard amount, I'd say.
The big long ones come. Yeah, I think
Okay.
everything just
System.
needs to move a bit closer to that way. Oh, he made even more teeth. I just lost. Too bendy. Straighten it out. Right. Happy. Well, let's do the bottom jaw as well. I don't really mind that his teeth are wonky at the moment. He kind of looks like he has wonky teeth. I can live with this for this character. Just goes down. Move those into place.
Smash those into pieces. Okay, I'm not gonna put the colors in anymore.
You want to vertex paint them?
Yeah, I was doing that, but yeah, no.
Yeah. I kind of want to as
Okay.
well, but let's
But
see if I can do the shape first this time. For some characters, the colors is it's nice to have very quickly. You know, if you're making something that's very what do you call it? Just has a lot of shape to it and less detail. Easier to read the
stylized.
shape. Sorry, what?
Stylized.
Yeah, stylized. Yeah, thank you.
I know words.
Yeah. Great, you're amazing. And this guy has a lot of emotion to it, so I think I will see if I can try to focus myself on that.
Is it emotional?
Yeah, I think he has a lot. A lot of anger. It's emotion, right? That counts. It's a very
He's angry.
it's a very emotional guy. This one. Something's off. I don't know what. I don't like it. Do, do, do. Okay, this got even more teeth that go in this direction. Make those later, because I don't know where I will end up. But I will give him a tongue, just for good measure.
It's one of those.
He already doesn't have any lips, so you know. Yeah, just give him a tongue. Let's not you lose that one either, as well. And yes, step up a bit, step down a bit, to the back a bit. Down to give that up in the middle. Oh, let's tip down. And let's use this esophagus. Esophagus yet, right? Yeah. Boxing ball in your mouth. There you go. It's just yeah, so a very deep mouth he has. Let's see if I can pull it back a bit more to the front. Is this the way to do it? It isn't. It is not. Mask it. Fix the back later.
Fix it in post.
I'll fix it in CG with CG. Yes, I'll fake
Good.
it. There's a very clean ridge over there, which I do not want. So I'm just gonna do this. Just gonna hide it until I dynamesh again. too wide. His teeth are too long. Not convinced about his eyes either. I feel like they're too big. Are they?
I think so. I think there doesn't look to be a lot of space from on the outsides of his eyes.
Yeah.
Compared to the concept, but hey,
Monkey boys.
joining in. Welcome to the PolyParty.
Yes, welcome. Mike just added this one to the list today, and the dice decided that we should make this one as well. But man, initially, yeah, it went, and now I'm convinced.
It's going.
How are you doing on this fair evening? Just two guys that are making just a screaming orc, just for shits and giggles. Yeah. His jaw is too wide. They give him too much of a. Give him too much, and it's. Eh. Mm. It's there, but not really. It's still far from it. Maybe a little bit.
Oh, 2 minutes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it is. It's a very cool concept. I like that it's not really your default orc. You know, with big tusk and the green skin. This is still something you wouldn't want to see anywhere. It's suddenly approaching you, but yeah, I like how primal he looks.
He's gray.
Yeah. Over the years, the idea of an orc, for me at least in fantasy, has become a lot friendlier than it initially was. I don't know if that's just me or just my what do you call it? You're doing well, great. That's good to hear.
Certification.
Yeah, but also in fantasy, right? But, which is fine. You know, you
They,
don't
they used to
always
be
need to
little
have an
mudmen,
angry
right?
orc. But sorry, what?
They just used to be mudmen, right?
I've got no idea.
In Lord of the Rings.
Oh
Just
yeah,
make them out of some mud and like, oh yeah, hi.
I thought the ones in Lord of the Rings used to be elves, and they just
Oh,
disfigured them until they weren't recognizable anymore.
I have no clue.
Let us know in the comments. But if you check the Elder Scrolls lore, then the Orcs are also similar to elves as well. They're one of the mer folk, like Dunmer and Altmer. They are the I forgot.
Merrily.
The Merlimer. Yes. Ooh, you're doing some 2D art at the moment. Ooh, wonderful. Let us know in the Discord what you're making.
Show us.
All the other people can see it as well. As long as they're in the
Yeah.
Discord with us. Making some handsome people again. Oh. Ivan is also just one of those people who tells you, "No, I'm working on a thing. It's just very rough, and I'm concepting, and it just shows you it, and it's just the best thing ever." No, it's still rough around the edges. No, it isn't. Finish.
Yeah, no, I
We'll call
cannot
it
really
finished at
do
least.
2D, but then it's like, oh my god.
Just dabble a bit. Nah, it's just unfair.
Crazy person. I need to attach my ears.
Time's up as well. Ooh.
Oh my gosh. Just get rid of all my colors.
He's so green. Ooh.
Green.
Yeah, compared to the redness that is in the concept at least. But yeah, this is what I've got so far. Ooh. Ah, I'm seeing.
Rawr, he says.
I am seeing things that should be different. Yes, on
I
mine
should
at
save,
least. Wait, let me
yes.
just quickly save.
Oh god, my shoulders are all fucked.
That's why I didn't put any effort into those. There's a lot to take into account with this one. But I think for me at least, oh, we're still saving the nasolabial fold. At least the corner of the eyes, it kind of goes in here, right? Instead of going there. But I made it too close together. Feels like it. Like it's pinching too much. But at the end, or is it? Or should it go? No. The lower jaw is too wide. The teeth should be close together. Oh, I like your eyes though.
Speaking of your nasolabial fold thing, I'm not sure because like in a normal person you would have like this bit that goes up and over,
Yeah.
right? You don't really see that in the concept, it just kind of stops. But
It could also
we
be the
have to
artist
put that in
an
there.
artist mistake, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna make it as it should be, just so
Oh, I
it
didn't
doesn't
still didn't
confuse
give
me
him his
too much
tongue.
anymore.
Oops. Yeah, I am going to separate out his teeth and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So I can give it some actual depth instead of this strange, sketchy way. I just
I think I pushed out my cheekbones too much.
the cheek.
Yeah, just back a bit.
Uh, dark spots on cheek.
It looks like me when I'm at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. With my mom opens when my mom opens the curtains, looking good. It does kind of feel like that, right? Eyes are slowly melting in your head. No, no. Welcome, by the way. Thank you for joining.
Oh.
You just reached that the somewhat halfway mark where we kind of decide what we still should fix in the little time that we have in today's sculpt.
Too much. Too much to fix.
It is too much, but let's see if we can just have you know essence of orc.
Essence of orc.
Essence of orc.
Oh,
It's like
let's see.
it kind of sounds like a perfume.
Symmetry, it's gonna add a lot, I think.
I think so as well, yeah. But for me, I'm not sure. There's something wrong with him. Just kind of want to see if I can fix that first. I already told myself that it should be the jaw that it should be more tight, right? The teeth should be tighter together. Also shouldn't be this long.
Yeah, they do look.
It's a mess. There's no time to make proper teeth. And this one.
Jaw.
Should we just turn on the timer? Yeah. Can already do. Straight at it again.
I think I have to ears forward. Yes.
Yeah, just ever so slightly.
I think I moved his head forward. I tilted his head forward, but I
Right.
didn't
Yeah.
move his ears.
Let's go for like 1.5 hours, and then it's about 11 at my place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
2.5 hours for this one, and in total, I do feel like that with every tweak, it gets a little bit better. Just save this to number 2 again. Save.
Just turn some more perspective. What does it look like then? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Square in his head.
First one, use my second one. Good. Good. Let's keep turning that his cheekbones. Here. Completely flat. This area over here, over here, that's not good. And kind of the rest as well. So yeah, this entire thing, yeah, that should be
area.
better.
Oh, that little bit. Okay.
Only this bit. Only this bit.
Yeah, okay.
Done. I fixed it.
Good, yeah, just fix that and then you'll be golden. Yes.
So happy that I've got an undo button.
Yeah, you imagine doing that with clay. Just flop, 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 and oh no, what did I do?
You love it when YouTube decides to give you a random live YouTube channel. I can just focus on it. Well, I'm glad that it does. Yeah, welcome. We do this 2 days a week, with Tuesdays being a Speedsculpt like this one, where we just have a random subject of a list of pieces that we like, but we let the dice decide which one it will actually be. And on Thursdays, same time from it's like 7 to 10 GMT, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
7 to 10 GMT.
Then we got the a longer project going where we making a dwarf, and it's a very long project, but it's a fun one. It's nice
Going
to
for a
relax
while.
at the end of almost a week. So
You are making a Indonesian chef slash cook dwarf,
yes,
and I'm making a dragon slayer, Egyptian dragon slayer dwarf.
yeah, we wanted to make it a
Crazy
dwarf,
bastard.
but we also didn't want to make the default dwarf like the Nordic or Celtic one, right? So we made a little generator for ourselves that picks random. Um, how do you call it? Not a job like a cook or dragon slayer. Very broad term. And a place where he comes from.
Culture.
Culture.
Yes.
Thank you. Yes, I know my words.
Yeah, we also had some fantasy cultures in there, like from Atlantis.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a dwarf from Atlantis? I
An
haven't.
Atlantic dwarf.
And we thought it would be a nice, a fun challenge for ourselves to try to design that. So we're working on that as well. So if you ever have nothing to do on a Thursday night, or whatever it is you're watching right now, then
Feel free to join in.
yeah, definitely. I would show it to you, but today is not the day. We're on a bit of a time crunch on Tuesdays, so. But yeah, it's just a nice experience to see how far we can get in such a small time. Sometimes it's really far, other times,
Can be pretty hard.
yeah, but it's good practice, and I like it. Going to the gym, it's the art gym.
Art gym every week.
Yeah, sometimes you got you got those days where it doesn't really go the way you want to do it anyway, but you went to the gym, so it counts.
You were there. People saw you probably.
Finding a way between the weights, make a little shelter for yourself. That would catch some eyes, I think, if you made a shelter out of everything.
Yeah.
He looks happy now. I made him happy.
Practice. Yes, practice, practice, practice.
Definitely practice, yes. This way, you guys can also see how much we're failing at things.
Yay!
Yay! But I think that's also a fun thing to kind of see online as well. Usually, when it's a finished video, you only see things that went well, right? Or
Yeah.
what they've practiced like 100 times before. And right here, it's just a raw mess.
Yeah, it's being practiced as we speak.
You love failing it. Exactly, me too. Well, not really, but it's the part where you learn the most from, I believe. Don't learn anything if everything goes well. I went a bit better. It's a better direction.
Steve,
But I
now
think my bag is a bit too big. So let's do those again.
to press on them.
Just keep talking over you. I'm sorry.
Oh, no worries. Just deciding that I'm going to upres right now. Let's see how it goes. Just a little bit, not too much.
Ah, eyes.
Eyes. Give him some pupils.
Great to do that.
Then you know where he looks and how much distance there is or not.
That is true. That could help. Feel like this should be a bit more material. Let's see if that helps. Nah, didn't. Just go back. Sometimes it's a little bit easier to see in a different light.
Pupils is too small. Anyway.
Yeah, you like it when you're like it when you're thinking to improve and lean back and put your hands to your chin. Like, yeah, it's that's wrong. You do all of this. 2 minute concept art. I'm using pure RAW for my concept, so you can't see it at the moment. But I'm just having that guy on my screen right there. So that's where I kind of pull my reference from. If you don't know it, it's a wonderful piece of software. It's a little screen you can just paste your images into. It just floats there, always on top if you want to. So you don't have to look around, even though it's just a small kind of movement. It's you forget a lot in that small movement. So it's nice to have it as close to your work as possible. For me, at least, I like it.
Looks so strange. Oh,
What are you stuck on? What's your problem? Tell us your problems.
the shape of his nose.
It's a weird shape, isn't it?
It's like it looks like going like in, and like his nose wings are like most out areas.
Yeah, definitely.
But that's weird.
I think just I kind of gave up on that and just made something that looks like the art and not trying to make it work. It's a weird one because it kind of also kind of slants up. If the tip kind of goes up again, while the rest kind of feels like it goes inwards, and then the tip points out. It's a
Yeah,
weird little nose that he has, but I'm afraid to tell him that.
mean, well, maybe somebody just told him that. That's why he's looking like this. What did you say? My nose?
They'll call her nose again. Like, not delicate, but she's also kind of, she's a Githyanki from Dungeons and Dragons, which is a weird combination, looks-wise, of an orc and an elf. But also have a really stubby nose. Very small, very tiny.
Tiniest nose.
The nose on the right is ready to be a fashion model. Yes.
I wish. Gosh.
His hair already nice and silky smooth along his shoulder. He's ready for the catwalk. Scream when he does it as well.
Fashion modeling for orcs, definitely. I need to put his accessories on him, so I can go and show him off.
He's still doing that that catwalk walk, you know, when the legs are crossing. His hips going all the way, but still have that screaming face when he does it. I bet it's marvelous. It's a good way to get the attention of the photographers, though.
It's a sight to see.
Yeah, definitely. So maybe too far apart. Let's push them in a bit. Today's orc meeting, our subject is fashion modeling. Yes, exactly. Well, orcs have fashion as well, right? It's
just like the high elves. Yeah.
It's maybe a bit more primitive, but it's fashion nonetheless.
Hey, the fashion will come back around. So.
Definitely, yeah.
Be considered primitive now, but maybe they're just thousands of years ahead of their time.
Yes. You know, when the bombs fell, or gonna fall,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Afterwards, it's gonna be great. For fashion.
Like, ha! Called it! I knew this was gonna be the look.
Let's see. This one, I feel like I have to stop noodling. But I can't stop noodling, Mike.
Don't stop noodling.
Can he stop? I can't stop.
Never.
Nope.
Never stop noodling. Don't stop.
Safe drinking.
It's autosaves, I think. Or it's very fast autosaves that I just don't notice them.
Yeah, they're quite big. Quite fast, sorry. That was a big gulp. Let's do the rest of his jaw. Just focus on that, and maybe I think that would help me a lot. I think he has some weird striations in there, like this and that. I think that's something you can get when your lips are torn off, right?
Yeah.
There's some striationing going on somewhere on your face. Most likely around the jaw area. Just a wild guess.
Okay.
Haven't never seen anything. I did see someone on in the bus. It's a while ago who actually had the what's, the size of the edges of his lips. Yeah,
Like Joker's.
actual scars like that. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep. It was very interesting to look at, but also one of the moments where you don't really want to look at someone too long.
He's staring at it. It's like, you want to know how I got these scars? Like, yeah, kind of, but also I'm scared. Yeah.
To me. That kind of looked like it. It was an experience.
Something.
Yeah.
Down. Wow. Ear connected. Haha. That's connected to the neck as well. Get rid of these hairs for a moment so we can see it on this side. Oh my god, what the hell is this neck? Okay.
Be
Good thing
making.
this whole area is covered by hair. Is a good thing.
I don't even have hair yet. I don't think I will get there either. So I'm good. I'm just trying to focus on the rest of his wonderful, interesting face.
Down. Oh my god, this one still has color. Not anymore, baby. Keep it separated for now.
Goes up and just duplicate those back. Symmetry. Rotate them a bit. Push them out again. Things aren't as they should be. Dang it. Let's do it piece by piece. One side and then the other one. Think. Don't think.
Thing, just do.
Surprised that I mean, we've been doing this for quite a while now, at least for our doing.
Like half a year now, I think.
Yeah, but I feel like we also have gotten better in just thinking up nonsense and sculpting at the same time.
Just talking crap while still doing things instead of full concentration. Oh well, it's still kind of a full concentration, but it's different.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
talking at the same time. No, not just silence anymore. That's what I
definitely
was
not.
getting at.
But yeah, in the beginning there was when we were talking a lot and sculpting. There was a very big difference between um, when we actually were talking and when we weren't. Just with the amount of stuff we could get done in that time. And I feel like over the last couple of months that has gotten a little bit more. You'll be able to finish more, which is fun.
So too. It's also
It's not perfect, but it's
a
better.
positive thing. Also, like at the start, we had like sometimes mics that were just barely working. Hopefully, they are working a bit better now.
The
We
what?
have had less complaints.
Oh, the
The
mics,
microphones.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's been a while that we had a complaint about my mic. The webcam, though,
Uh,
sometimes turns off, so I have to find
uh,
an alternative for that eventually. Yes, okay. Let me just, just turn that one on. Just turn off his neck. Just remove his neck for a bit. I was going to say that your voice is something that disappears into thin air. Wonderful. Let me just get close to the
okay,
mic for you.
so the microphone is still being
Yeah.
weird. Oh,
Let me just check real quick if Microsoft has been meddling with my volume again. It did last time because I had an update, and then all of a sudden my mic had lower levels. No, it's 100%. Yeah, maybe it wasn't too close enough to my face. Who knows?
darn it. We thought we were doing so well.
Yeah.
No.
Otherwise, I blame the internet. Yeah.
All of the internet.
Yeah, the entire internet. Just can blame that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's a big
I
blame.
could blame myself, but why would I? If I can blame something else, right?
Yeah, exactly. Especially if that the thing that something else cannot blame back.
Your favorite microphone closeness is felt close into your ear? Something about here, right?
Sigh.
Just two little guys in your ears. Nothing wrong. But tell me, how did you find this? Are you into 3D as well, or is it just something that you saw like, hey, looks interesting?
Hey, what's that? What's going on over here?
Yes, Angry Boy on there, and two other guys.
Oh yeah, those as well, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh well.
three counts. Three
The
counts.
1 hour left.
Oh, I kind of found out that I've been sculpting well at symmetry right now, so I feel like I have to deal with it. I think an hour is also enough for symmetry for today at least. Just see, I want to have a gnarly bit right over here that kind of goes in this direction, and some other ones for the striations, kind of like there, and maybe like a thinner one. Just use the standard one for this, and you go in this direction. And another one. Same thickness. Okay, yeah, it's kind of like there. Wonderful. He says yes, and then immediately redoes it 4 times in a second. But it counts. It counts. Oh, you were trying to learn Blender animation, YouTube. Ah, great. And you want to learn Blender? Here's a live YouTube channel that shows speed sculpting. Yeah, it kind of goes like that, right? It's 3D, it's similar, right?
Close enough.
Yeah.
Animation is it's cool. Very nice.
It's a different beast,
Really
though.
gives,
It's fun.
yeah. It really gives life to everything.
Literally, yeah.
Literally. Oh yeah, that's what it means. So.
Yeah, it's animation, yes.
I always thought it was weird that people were animating corpses. I was like, why? Making them move? Yeah, okay.
As
I
people
guess.
do, you know, it's Sunday afternoon, just animating some corpses.
Yeah. That's what they do in my hometown. So,
Ah, so that's what they do. Ah, now I get it.
that's why they are all so tired.
It's so dead there, and yet so lively. It's it's such a weird juxtaposition. Yes, I can pronounce that word. Of
Beautiful.
yes, of states of being. That town. It's
Deathly Hallows.
juxtaposition. Need to work on that. Juxtapositions. Juxtapositions. Yes.
The software looks alike, and I was using Cascadeur before that one, and I like the Blender graph editor works. How the Blender graph editor works, so I went to change. Yeah.
We can read very well, but we're just a bit tired. So
It's also I'm reading here from the comments, and there's this heart in front of
yeah,
some words,
it's
and I'm like, I'm just guessing what's behind that heart, and it's like, oh damn it!
it's on my place as well. So I get what you mean.
Yeah, Blender can do everything.
Yeah, it's great.
It's a crazy piece of software.
It's amazing that it's free. It's
We started learning 3D everywhere. It's like Blender, what? You can do nothing with that. Now, I don't know, like 7 years later, everybody now Blender is like, huh,
it's all over the place.
maybe you could use Blender professionally.
Yeah. I mean, I want to use Maya, but you know, if I have to pay at least 35 euros a month without having a nice income, it's a lot of money for a piece of software that you know I really like using. But it's just too much, though. I'm just noodling over here. Yeah, just remove this. Just go to the other cheek. Gonna turn him to the other cheek. I'm gonna turn him there. Like, there, up there. It's the other cheek. I've done it.
Turn that cheek, baby.
I've turned it so hard, that cheek.
Mm.
There we go. An hour left. An hour left.
Said I was going to separate these teeth, but maybe I won't.
Never do that. I
Something
would never go
strange.
back on my words on doing things for the sculpts.
What? Are you trying to say that you're better than me?
No. There was a decent layer of sarcasm on top of that, Mike.
the moral high ground, huh? I see how it is. Oh my gosh. He's the Crimson Chin now. Oh,
Ta, 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 ta.
gosh darn it.
Last week I tried to see if I could convince my boss to eventually pay for Maya. But yeah, we can't use the indie license there because of the income. The indie license you can only use if you have an income of $50,000 a year or less. So for a company, it's sorry, what?
Revenue or profit?
I've got no idea. But for a company, you quite quickly over that. So you have to go for the full license, and that's €350 a month. Very difficult to convince your boss with that when you already kind of show them that you can do that with a free software.
You could do it with Blender too, but I'd rather not.
I don't like modeling in Blender, no. That's just because I'm used to Maya. For the last, I don't know, 15 years now that I've been modeling.
It's been 15 years.
15 years it's been.
Yes. Let's do some stuff on his eyebrows and then make his skin.
It's
look
been
nasty.
15 years. It has. It has. But yeah, my experience with Blender so far is that, well, like I said, oh, there goes my webcam. But that the modeling is isn't the best. It's not like I used to, because I didn't need to think, and I have to think now. I dislike it. And I took an arrow to the knee, exactly. And but it's a very flexible piece of software. Like that you can sculpt and immediately render into it. Not that I am sculpting right now in Blender. I'm using ZBrush, but let's see if I can turn on the. There he is, the webcam again. And yeah, if I want to use the geometry nodes like I used to in Houdini, I can very easily do that. Everything is just in one packet. It's very convenient.
Good old Houdini days. It's a whole lot of different beast.
Oh yeah, definitely. It was fun though, but also frustrating. You kind of have to know, also with Blender geometry nodes, but that one is just way more accessible, the videos of it. But you just have to know how those nodes work. Someone has to tell you that. Otherwise, you're just stuck.
It's like, hey, you can use them in this way, this way, this way, and this way. It's like, oh, I didn't think of 5 of those 6 ways.
Yeah. Though I do feel that the Blender geometry nodes, because it's a lot newer, right? There are a lot less nodes, and it's less complicated. It feels easier to step into a node-based modeling than it did with Houdini, that just had everything from the start.
Yeah, and then and then procedural modeling and Houdini was just one part of it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Oh, then you also have
the simulations
and animation rigging.
Yeah. Which you can all do in Blender, for sure, but it kind of feels like it's a separate bit besides the node-based modeling.
separate
Which isn't a
area.
bad thing. No. Hey, Mike.
Hey, Bram.
What if, right?
What if?
In about 22 minutes, when we only have half an hour left, I start poly painting.
Poly painting?
Yeah.
Really?
What
Thought you were
if?
gonna make a gray.
Yeah, but what if, Mike?
That would mean that. How are you gonna do it? Because it's like I was thinking of poly painting it before the 1 hour mark. But there's like so many different bits, and I tried color picking, but he has very colored lights on him.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
it was not working in the small amount of time that I spent on it. But if you wanna attempt it, be my guest.
Gonna have to hurry up because I only got 20 minutes left to do everything else.
Everything.
Yeah. You think that the one of the most annoying things that you get used to in new software is that the keybinds, definitely. Muscle memory by pressing W instead of pressing G's, particularly. Yeah, definitely. The keybinds are awful in Blender. For me. I'm so
On the
used to
keyboard.
the little the hotbox, I think it was called, right? In Maya. The gesture-based modeling, really. You get little menus by right-clicking, things like that. Blender has a similar kind of thing, but not as or there are plugins for that, right? Um, but yeah, it's definitely different from what I'm used to, and that's what messes me up constantly. You're constantly tripping over your own feet. You have to look for something that you don't need to look for because you can do it in just 2 seconds. But no, not on Blender.
But you can do it in 2 seconds in Blender. It's just in another way than what you were thinking of.
It's the wrong way because it isn't my way. Yeah, I'm using the a plugin from Form Affinity, and he did he put a lot of effort into that plugin, still is, to make it look or feel like Maya as much as possible. Which isn't completely possible to do because it's just some things are just completely different from a fundamental base, and you can't change those with keybinds and plugins and everything like that. But yeah, I like using that. It was a paid one for the full version, but well worth so far. I like what aliens you what kind of alien uses I button for a keyframe. Yeah, my mouse holding hand had to go to a button to press it and then have a keyframe. Yeah, when you can just press F exactly. I wanted to merge vertices, like merge to the center or something like that. But I wasn't able to find it, and then kind of look it online. Then they show you the keybind and not where it is, which is also very frustrating. And but that one worked, luckily, because I was using that plugin. Things can break, right? Make my own life a little bit easier and more difficult at the same time. And but yeah, there was Alt and M to merge. So you kind of have to do this with your hand over your keyboard, or remove your hand from your mouse and then go to the other ones. You have to use two hands for shortcut. It feels wrong. It just feels wrong. It's not a shortcut anymore if you have to play a C major on a keyboard just to merge your vertices.
If it sounds good, right?
Yes, definitely. It was, by the way, my piano sound. It was. I think I need to say that just in case.
The klaxon.
They kind of sound similar, right?
Uh,
But yeah, I totally agree. The shortcuts are odd, if you want to say it politely. They're not the best, but oh well.
if they are super customizable, then I guess you can learn to work with it.
They are, and then at the same time they aren't. It's
Hmm.
a bit weird.
Because if I compare to ZBrush, it's like ZBrush, yes, everything's very weird the first time you touch it, but then you can change everything.
Yeah.
It's like keybinds, yeah, just change them. Layout, just change them. If you ever need anything, everything that you could possibly need is also up here.
Definitely, yes. And that's kind of what I missed in Blender. Well, you can change everything for sure, definitely. It's one of its biggest features. That's why we have all those plugins, right? But at the same time, it's also very difficult to follow with tutorials and things like that. Like, oh yeah, you just press these buttons to these shortcuts, but then those shortcuts don't work anymore.
Yeah.
Let's work on his ear. Let's do that. I haven't done that in an hour. Yep. There's also that thing in Blender which could also be the plugin that I'm using that's interfering and making it difficult. I've got no idea. But if I select some faces and I press the delete button, I get a little pop-up screen that basically asks me if I want to delete the faces or the edges or the vertices, or do I want to dissolve those. Like I just selected the faces and I pressed delete. I want to delete the faces. Like, why is there this extra step in there? And you have to click on that as well. So yeah, it feels like it's trying to solve a problem that shouldn't be there in that case. Let's see. Let's go to the ear. Mess around with it.
Meanwhile, I'm working with 3ds Max that still functions as if it's the year 2007.
I also didn't like using Max. But,
I can't imagine why.
because I'm a
It's just
very inflexible boy and just
no,
like the way I like to work. It's this way and nothing else.
there's so many things in 3ds Max that you have to be in a certain window to get the right options.
Right, yeah.
So if you don't have that window open on the side, then you won't get those options, and then and if you what's even so you have to open that window, and that's to open certain functions, so you can have that open in a separate window, sure, But then if you change the window because you need to have something else, those other windows that you opened also close.
You have to do
So
it
it's like,
all over
yeah,
again.
I have to open them up again. I'm like, oh yeah, very nice.
Oh, what a mess.
I'm not complaining.
Just stating facts. Yeah, for me it also kind of felt like because I didn't use Blender back then, which is Maya, and then I had to use Max. But for me, Max felt like it was a collection of plugins, and Maya was the finished product of that. They were very excited with the version of Max that came out in that studio that I worked on, and like, oh yeah, you can view this and this now very easily, and it's like the just the unfold tool in Maya. It's kind of so can you do it this fast in Maya, man? I can do that
Yes.
quicker. To be honest, not bragging, but I can. Show it to me, and it's flap, 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 and then you're done. Like, oh yeah, you can apparently. Okay, and they just went back to their seats.
Oh.
But it's very nice that they had that update. Yes, I would have been happy with that as well. I mean, just imagine the read topology tool in Maya, right? You used that in the past, right? Yeah. But the one the one when we started it, the
Oh.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
that one was it existed.
Uh,
We kind of had to use TopoGun, a separate program
yes.
just for that. And
Uh-huh.
that update that I was talking about basically added TopoGun to
Oh,
Maya.
that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it works
Yeah.
really nice. UVing as well. You had to, if you wanted to unfold, you just had to slide that slider over and over again. You know?
Yep. That's what I'm doing in Max now. Well, I'm not sliding a slider, but I'm clicking and re-clicking the button like 5 times.
Uh, you being in Maya became something that I was actually very fond of. Yeah, I liked it. It was very zen and a nice puzzle as well. Which parts can I reuse and which parts can I just lay on top of each other? How am I gonna use the? How am I gonna get the most out of the UV space that I have, the resolution that I have? Let's make those ears a bit more gnarly and just make the hole in his side of his head a little bit clear as well. There we go. Wonderful, beautiful, amazing. I like where I'm going, Mike. It's not
Oh, nice.
perfect, but I think I'll survive.
Good. I don't think I can do this without you, huh?
Yes, you can, Mike. I believe in you, Mike. Mike, 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 Mike.
Exactly. This is what I need.
He believes in you.
Cheers! I need the cheers!
This orc is a very enthusiastic cheer. He screams. One high pitched scream like a pig. Should I just, add another subdivision to it? Let's just add my second subdivision to it, Mike. Yeah, the other one is a Dynamesh, right? Yeah, the other one is a Dynamesh. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I can add subdivisions to my Dynamesh. Today I can. I've got 7 minutes. Oh no. Let's do
7?
Yeah, for me.
What?
I wanted to do the polypaint, right?
Oh, okay. Jesus, I thought I thought that my stream was just like out of sync again. So it's like, no.
Face is ready for a dramatic movie laugh giggle. Exactly. Can I make a torso in 7 minutes, Mike?
Yeah.
Can I do the thing that you do?
I think you can.
But you can do that so much better than I can. Then we got the deltoid over here, right? Something. Then we got the backbone, no bone, muscle. What's it called again? I forgot.
Trapezius.
That's the trapezius, yes. Thank you. I knew that. I was just testing you.
Okay, come on then, huh?
Yeah. It's just
Sternocleidomastoid, yes.
yes,
All
that's
right.
the best kind of word for the muscle. It's the best named muscle there is. Sternocleidomastoid.
I was looking at horse anatomy, and they don't have a clavicle.
They don't?
So, no, they don't. Apparently, animals that have evolved for like running, they don't have a clavicle. So, but the sternocleidomastoid is just a sternomastoid.
It isn't the Kleino.
No clido.
Oh.
Sternomastoideus. I was like, huh? Is this right, or is my book just wrong? Because it's a reprinted one of a pretty old book. So I Google. It's like, okay, I cannot find it, and I Google more. It's like, oh, okay. Apparently, dogs also don't have a clavicle.
Ah. And then something new today. It's something I never really bothered to look up. Never needed it so far.
Same.
Yeah.
So weird. Okay, stop it, Mike. Okay, what are we gonna do? I can work in this resolution, would be fine, but I can probably also remesh. If I remesh,
This
I think I
is
will
wrong.
have. I'm going to use the little paint function of remeshing.
Oh.
Use polypaint. Density of 0.7. Can go up. Give me a painting one. Yes. Can go over here. You can all be lower. And face and stuff can be normal-ish. And then the eyes can be higher. You, and I need the teeth to be a bit higher.
There. Ugh, ugh.
Something like that. Let's see what it gives me. Let's see, remesh.
Smash.
Remesh.
Smash. Oeh, alles safe. Drinking. Only got 2 more minutes left. Oh dear, oh dear.
It's okay, it's okay. What else was I thinking just now? Oh yeah, I had to still cut off these things. Let's cut it off before this remesh. Oh boy.
Let's see. I think I have to pose it. At least I feel like I have to pose it. This
Yeah,
guy
you have to first do.
will go in that direction. Let's go a bit that. Why not? This guy.
Okay. Let's also cut this off a little.
Pose in there. Oh, I don't dislike it. This needs to go in a bit more. Very tense muscle there. I didn't make it. Didn't make my deadline. Still noodling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it? Ah.
History project history. No, I don't need the polypaint this time. Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah, just focus on the rest, not the poly paint. Would have been fun, but 3 hours, not even 3 hours, 2.5 hours. It's just short. Short time. Unless you're like
Subdivisions, baby.
a mad lad. You just can do this in an hour.
An hour.
Yeah, I mean, there are people who can do that, right?
Daisies.
Bet they're not as entertaining as we are. This muscle is attached to there. Don't have my anatomy puppet nearby.
The broken one.
Yeah. Black fell off completely, and it's difficult to weld it, to glue it. Actually, there's not a lot of surface to glue on.
That's probably why it broke.
Yeah, that was because of the move. Still, it was still a little bit flimsy afterwards, but now it just completely fell off. So it held on for a while after the move. So that's good. He like that he has some scales. And 7 minutes is
Definitely looks like
over.
it, right?
Yes, exactly. But I changed my mind in those last 2 minutes.
Plan has changed. Plan.
Yes. Because I see a lot of things that can give him a bit more even personality, right? So it kind of looks like he has some scales. It would be a bit fun to add in. He also has a very big scar going across his head. Kind of want to have that one in there as well. So yeah, things like that. I think I will try to work on that instead of the poly paint. Because half an hour for the poly paint, I feel like it isn't too much
Crazy.
for this character at least. Let's see. Should I use layers for this? Nah.
Are you?
Just whine and complain afterwards. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm good at.
Oh, all right.
Very nasty scar that he has. Some cuts in there as well. Somewhere here, there, that direction, there. It's a bit big. There. Good enough for today. Jiggle that around.
Jiggle it.
Nice and uneven surface. And maybe I will be happy with that. I've got no idea. I'm like that art director I used to have. I have to see it first.
To see it.
And let's see if we can do something about the areas around his eyes as well. A little bit more sharpness to it. I'm still quite low subdivision wise, but I kind of prefer working lower than instead of higher. Yeah. Well, if my shapes don't
Like
look well low, then they would also not look well high.
Like a normal person?
What lore for the scar? I can't even imagine the horrible things that happened to the poor orc to get this scar. Yes, what did happen to him? What did happen to for him to get that scar? It's a very big one.
Yeah.
And it kind of feels like it goes it kind of goes over here to his eye. It needs to make it a little bit wider even. And then right over here, just to that nasolabial fold and the side of his cheek. He probably tried to steal someone's Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yes, definitely.
Yeah, it's like a bigger guy tried to take a bite out of him.
You're the chicken now.
It's such a round. Yeah, you're my replacement chicken. Such a round shape.
And maybe that's why he doesn't have any lips anymore. He ate away the skin first.
Also hungry.
Yeah. It's quite amazing though that even he has a scar that big, because that meant he survived the attack, which is a feat upon itself, right? Just a little bit of sauce taste on the lips. Yeah, definitely.
Trying to go full speed here.
Look at him. I like your face. It's nice and clean.
I got subdivisions, bro.
Oh.
Ah! What did you think of that?
Almost as happy as the time that you decided to use polygrips.
Oh, those were the days, right?
That was a good day. Push this in over here. Out over here. A bit rounder. Ever so slightly. Terrible posture at the moment, but let's sit back again.
Yes.
Slowly moving forward constantly. Also kind of focusing at just this side of the face at the moment. Just the one we see the most of. Just for the time crunch that we are on. finish as much as possible, of course, but also have to prioritize at the moment.
Prioritize the priorities.
Exactly. Can the poly paint this guy, Mike? He needs some color on his face.
He needs to get into the sun.
Kind of looked like he tried to yell down a gorgon. It's now turned to stone. Let's do those gums. Just going around his teeth. $15. What a day. It must have been for this guy. Got his forehead wrinkles, oh no. See if I can add some back in there. Even though I made the scar already. Maybe I can redo a bit of that scar. Doesn't look perfect, but I think that will help me. I think that will help the scar. Doesn't need to look perfect. Needs to look as gnarly as possible. Oh, sorry. Right? Yeah. Prominent temporaries, right? The ones inside of your face?
Temporalis?
Yeah, temporalis, yes.
Yes. Very good one.
Yeah. I think I mentioned them before in the stream as well, but I just had a little hiccup in my head. A head hiccup, if you may.
Ah. Those. You may.
Thank you. Saving. Drinking. Something. Let's undo that. Just did. Let's go for the wrinkles on the head. Stamp.
In, out.
Make that scar happen again. Make it gnarly. There we go.
It's that plug in. Steeple smash. I would say bend ahead, but I'm going to do the opposite.
Scratches in those gums. Which is an awful sentence to say, but just put some scratches in your gums right now. Just put some.
As you do.
Just use a sharp implement. It's an easier way to do things. Yeah, just make some scribbles. Just have a lower subdivision. You don't really see what's up, so only that there's something there, which is good enough if you only have 10 minutes left. Let's move the tongue up as well.
Jaw change. Alright.
I have to try to do those scales as well, but I will try and use a morph target. And then I will use the layer brush, right? Where was it? BL. Do I have? No, don't have it. BL layer. There we go. Yes. There was a better way of doing things, this, I believe, but this is the only one I can think of at the moment. It's not 44, 20. Feels like it's too small. Let's go 35. Yeah, let's use this. And then you turn on the morph target so I can easily erase it and go back to my original shape. I decide that this isn't for me, and I think I immediately already think like, nah, this isn't for me. But let's see if I can. There should be more of pigmentation spots, I believe. Feels like they should. There, the big one there. This kind of goes around that.
Let's see.
I'll just keep doing it. Keep using it. Oh, look at the guy. I like that every time I look around my microphone, I see your screen.
Like, what's going on over there?
Maybe there's some more right there. Smaller one. Some small ones there. Do it. Also, I've used a layer for sure. Yes, for those who are asking. 6 minutes left. Oh no. But I didn't think about using layers until I started with this. I rarely use the layers, so they don't exist in my head. It's only been there for, I don't know, 20 years. But yeah, as long as I don't use it, it doesn't exist. Let's see if I can do the same thing around this over here as well. Sporadic scale shapes. Bit more even. Make a big shape to fill that up. Some tiny ones there. Should be going around his. That's one shape. It's one shape.
Reverse, reverse.
Something like that. Okay, he has those. Okay, I think I pressed the button that it shouldn't have pressed, but oh well. Let's make them a little bit more uneven very quickly by using they build up and just wiggle around over them. I think they should have been pigmentation spots, but oh well, we're here now. Three minutes remaining. Over there, so it kind of blends in a bit more than I have it right top over there. And let's see if I can add some more definition to apologies. Just think it's cutting it close again, Mike. We're cutting it close.
Great. Like usual.
See if I can do this eye as well. So far, you can do so much. You can do in 2.5 hours. It's a big hole in his mouth. Can I? Still a bit. 1 minute left. Yes. Thank you. Oh. I know what I want to do. Just give that some nice texture, some nice rough brush, and just go over those teeth. They're too smooth. I'm not gonna do it for the eyes though. Those eyes need to be round. But those teeth, yeah, they need some roughness to it. We go to full silent mode. Yes, definitely. And the streams used to be pretty much dead most of the time. The silent mode that you got just right now, that was the normal talking mode. So yeah, I like how we've improved in that part.
A little bit.
There's still there's still less sculpting going on than we usually would in this amount of time. But yeah, hey, it's fun, right? 10 seconds left, Mike. More scratchies. More scratchies. 2, 1. Keep scratching. No.
Scratch it. Scratch it more.
I think I have to unscratch it. I scratch it too much? Nah, it's good. That's it. That's it. You've done it. Oh, man. Yeah, suffocate. Well, there are boys. Here they are.
Give this thing a color. Oh my gosh. I'm cheating, bro. I'm cheating.
You're cheating? How dare you? 2.5 hours, that's a serious Speedsculpt for us. Yes, exactly. We could have just added in half an hour to it, right? And done it in 3, or maybe like 13 minutes afterward that as well. Like on it's a bit there and there. Why not 4 minutes? So it's like a full hour now. But yeah, hey, this is it.
That's it.
I'm actually quite surprised how far we got.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Yeah, me too.
Let me just turn on the perspective a little bit more. Yes, and
To the render
let's see,
settings.
we go over here-ish. Somewhere there, I'm there. Click the render button.
It's rendering very slowly. Oh,
Turn up that angle.
oh.
Turn down that select a little. Ooh. It looks like straight from the old horror movies.
Yeah, right.
Like the Nosferatu. He has a bit of Nosferatu in there.
Oh yeah, I think it's the ears and the bald pale
Yeah.
head. The Nosferatu is a little bit more surprised, right? Like, oh, You can see me? That's the one image that I have of him. Oh, I like how yours looks, Mike. Oh, he's rendering multiple angles?
If I turn another light on,
Okay.
this light. Oh, whoops, changing the wrong one. I do want a little bit of rim light if possible. What if I make that a little bit blue like he has? Ooh.
It's a bit more. Nice pill one.
Something like that, because I think it will wash out anyway.
Alright.
It's very strange to have one colored light and then the rest is not colored.
Yeah.
And let me just. Oop.
And there's a tongue.
Yeah, let me just make that tongue a little bit less
Feel like I have to
dark.
push in that head a bit. It's very much annoying me.
Randa.
That's a little bit better, isn't it, guys? Definitely is a bit better.
A little bit more from the front. It's too.
Kind of want to play around with his eyes, so he still has those orange eyes, but nah, that's gonna take too much time. Your time is up. See you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching, and see you
Thank
next time as
you.
well. Glad that you stayed until the very end again.
Forget to like and subscribe.
Oh yeah. I keep forgetting that. I really should make one of those little things that just pop up and it says it for us. Yeah. Right, do the thing. But yeah, this is kind of what we do during stream. On Tuesdays we got the speed sculpts. On Thursdays it's a lot very much relaxer. There's no time what you call it, deadline, time limit.
Yeah.
We finish it when we finish it, and yeah, it's a very different kind of sculpt. It's nice, so it never ends. I like him.
Like him, just not liking my lights.
We can play with that later.
Yeah.
For the Instagram post. Hey,
Exactly.
yeah, but again, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks everyone for staying, and I'll see you guys maybe on Thursday. Who knows?
Thank you.